Everyone keeps asking which one is best for coding, but here's the uncomfortable truth. Ollama, DeepSeek, and Claude coding aren't competing on the same scoreboard. The real difference isn't intelligence, it's how much friction you're willing to tolerate while you build. Let's start with Ollama because this one is the most misleading in the trio. On paper, it feels powerful. You can run models locally, keep everything private, and even plug in coding models like DeepSeek or Llama. But here's the reality. It depends heavily on your hardware and model choice. Smaller models are fast but weaker. Bigger models are smart but slow. It's freedom, but you're also the engineer, the optimizer, and the debugger all at once. That's why many developers use it more as a sandbox than a daily coding brain. Now enter DeepSeek, and this is where things get interesting. DeepSeek is the silent killer in coding tasks, strong at logic, algorithms, and structured problem solving. It performs especially well in reasoning-heavy benchmarks and competitive programming-style tasks, sometimes rivaling much more expensive models. But here's the catch. It can feel less consistent in real-world messy codebases where context switching and architectural awareness matter more than raw logic. In short, it's brilliant at solving puzzles, but less predictable when the codebase starts looking like real-life chaos. Then there's Claude AI, especially its coding-focused variants. This is the one that feels like it actually understands the project, not just the prompt. It handles large codebases better, stays consistent across multi-file edits, and is often preferred in agent-style coding workflows where tools, debugging, and iteration matter. Recent comparisons even show it leading in real-world coding reliability and SWE bench-style evaluations, which focus on fixing actual GitHub issues instead of clean toy problems. Here's the real breakdown nobody likes saying out loud. Ollama gives you control, but you carry the complexity. DeepSeek gives you raw reasoning power, but can struggle with real-world consistency. Claude gives you the sleuthest coding experience, but at a higher cost and with less openness. And the plot twist? Even developers using all three admit there's no single winner, just different failure modes. Ollama fails on setup friction, DeepSeek fails on messy context, Claude sometimes fails on cost and overdependence on its ecosystem. After using them conceptually side by side, the honest truth is simple. If you want full control and don't mind engineering your setup, Ollama wins that lane. If you want raw reasoning for algorithms, DeepSeek shines. But if you want the least frustration in real coding workflows, refactors, debugging, repo navigation, Claude coding is still the one that quietly gets the job done. Plot twist? The best coding AI isn't the smartest one. It's the one that wastes the least of your time when things inevitably get messy.